Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's this is I don't even know how to go about this, but I I just came home from Terrifier 3. Hey, buddy, my dog. Hey, bros. Um, I'm not gonna edit this. This is all off the top of the dome. I literally just got out of the theater, like literally, maybe like 15 minutes ago, and I just seen Terrifier 3. So it's gonna be non spoiler. I'll throw that out there now. This is totally non spoiler. I'm not gonna spoil anything. What what I will say is this has to be probably the most gruesome movie I've ever seen in my life. And I am a horror fan. There's not a lot of horror movies that I like, but there's a good chunk of horror movies that I do like. Like it's October, it's Halloween, it's spooky season. This movie went way beyond that. like, um, this movie went and crossed lines that I never thought I'd see in a movie in a long time. And what I mean by that is, I'm not going to give you descriptions of it, but it's a genre of kills that you see in horror movies. You see these kills, but you never see it, if that makes sense. Because I watched a video earlier and this dude on YouTube kind of ruined it for me. Not like any details, but like of what the killings were. So that's why I'm trying to avoid it as much as possible. I will say though, if oh man, this is tough. This is tough to like not really try to spoil anything. Maybe I'll just do spoilers at the end. So I'll do a warning. This probably has to be the first movie that I've ever watched horror wise that would actually almost made me like gag a little bit. Like, and I don't know if that's good or bad. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm so exactly, Broly. I am so confused. um, I'm really trying to process. I thought this would be a good idea to like try to get it out as fast as I could and hop on this. But right now I am just stumped. Man, that so the first two, I'll go back a little bit. The first two were it man. I'm not gonna edit this at all. This is all top of the dome. The ending to the first one was like, all right, that was intense. Second one was like, all right, this is intense, but it's dragging. This one was like, let me go. Oh, great. All right, here's a great example. I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. This is like Goku going Super Saiyan 3 for the first time, but with like horror. And what I mean by that is in that episode when he goes Super Saiyan 3, it's literally like 15 minutes. I'm over exaggerating. Actually, no, maybe I'm not. It's literally 15 minutes of Goku showing Fat Majin Buu the process of transformations of the Saiyans. So 3 is literally Super Saiyan 3, but it's Goku screaming through the whole time of like continuously powering up. And I'll translate that into this is kills. I don't know, man. I don't know. I will say this is also probably the first movie beside this actually is the first movie where I've seen people leave. There was a couple that left within 30 minutes. There was a couple that got up and left, and they had to be like my age. I'm 36. Maybe they were younger. I don't know, but they weren't like old heads. The only other movie I've seen people leave is Team America, but that was like some like grandma and grandpa, and they thought this was like, I don't know what they thought Team America was, but they thought wrong, so they got up and left. This, yeah, people left. People left. I think somebody else left too. This one scene in the bathroom. Damn, man. I'm trying to make this video as short as I can. This, and if you made it this far, thank you. I appreciate you watching. I'm trying to do my best with like not spoiling anything, and I guess I can give a dive on the story at least. At least this continues it from the second movie, so that's a good thing. Like there's the brother and sister. I don't know their names off the top of my heads. They continue that. So and this even continues like the whole fantasy of, you know, just a whole, I guess, demon realm thing. Like this goes fully, because the second one at least you were like, all right, he's got to be something. You know, they never really describe him as like a demon, but this one they go like full in, like he's demon lord, and the whole supernatural goes up to the next level as well. So at least that gives you a good picture of like, yo, he's not a normal dude no more. Art the Clown is not a normal dude no more. So at least that's good. The only, I mean, it's still, they got more money, but it's still a low budget film. The only thing that really kills me through these whole series is the acting. The acting is just god awful. Except for I think her name's Sienna, our hero from the second one and this one. She does a pretty good job. Like she legit does a pretty good job. It's kind of like everybody else. Besides Art the Clown, it's everybody else. It's man, it's almost like B grade, almost C grade acting. That's the only thing that kind of like turned me off through this movie was, man, it was just like some of the lines, and then like, I mean, like you knew they were getting killed either way, but it was just like, it was either overacting, underacting. Like I'm not a professional reviewer, like, but I've watched enough movies to know like, all right, you're not it. Sorry. So like, all right, can we just kill him and move on? Yeah, that's I guess that's all I could say, honestly. It's if you are squeamish, and I'm saying like if you saw if you've seen Saw, like any of them, all 15, whatever, how many there are, and that like made you go like, ugh, especially the first one and the second one, where they were like, oh, this is crazy. If you've seen, I'm just trying to think of like any disgusting movies that like made me cringe. Human Centipede. You know, that's all right. It's messed up. It's gross. It is what it is. Like I think what was the other one that's almost like that? Walrus. Hostel. I'm just trying to think of anything that's like as gruesome as this, because any other horror movie, it's like you get the kill and then maybe there's like some torture or, you know, something. The biggest thing for me, and especially this whole Terrifier line of 1, 2, 3, these people don't die. Like, I don't know if it's his powers. I don't know if these are like the strongest humans in the world where they can take so much damage and just not die. There's a scene in here where I'm just like, please just die. Like, if you die, like, he'll stop. Like, and this girl just would not die. Like, it's almost as it's like in the second one, the bedroom scene. That went way too long, but like it's still like some of the deaths in these, just like the people just don't die. Like he does some crazy stuff and they're still going. I'm like, what? How are you this strong? Like I get a paper cut and I'm down and out. Like, I don't know. I really don't. But I guess all right. Here, I'll just go into spoilers now. So if you don't want to be spoiled, get on out of here. Good luck if you do go see it. Honestly, good luck. Like really, good luck. Um, I do hope you like it. I liked it, but this is probably the first movie where it got me. I was like I'm tapping out. I was like, if they make another one, I don't think I can see it. And this is my first time ever saying that about a horror movie ever. And I'm like, this is a lot. This is a lot. Yeah, so I've already hit 10 minutes. I feel like I've just been rambling. So, spoilers. Go on, get out of here. Good luck. Godspeed. Hope you like it. Now, spoilers. 3, 2, 1. This movie, they kill kids. Like they do not fear it. They do not fear it. And it's honestly, I can only think of the last movie that I've seen where they actually showed it was the It Part 2, the remake to It. What was he in the mirror maze? And he's like bashing his head, and then he goes after the kid, and like they show it for like a split second. Like I mean, a split second of him, killing the kid. This, so they don't really show it, but there's a lot. There's a lot. So if you are the type of person that does not want to see that, I don't go see this movie. Don't. If you are the type of person that like just can't handle that, I can't recommend it to you. And it's weird too because I had a gut feeling it was going to happen because you see the trailers. You've seen the trailers. It's Christmas time. But I didn't think they were going to go so deep into it. I thought it was going to be like 1 or 2 kills. Nope. It's not 1 or 2 kills. It's a stack. I'm not going to give you a number because I don't even want to say it, but it's a stack. It's I don't know. To me, it's the most gruesome movie I've ever seen in my life. I'm happy I saw it, and I'm happy to never see it again. I could watch the first one again. I could probably watch the second one again because it's like, all right, it's crazy. This one, there's no way. I don't think I could watch it again. There's a scene. I'm not gonna describe it, but it's in the bathroom or it's in it's like a locker room shower. It involves a chainsaw. And it involves somebody two people just not dying. They just won't die. Like, I don't know, man. It's this. If you're a horror fan, like a true horror fan, I mean, you're gonna go see it. I feel like a lot of people are gonna go see this anyway. But at the same time, this is gonna set a lot of people off. Like I already have a gut feeling this is gonna set a lot of people off. And honestly, good. Like it's almost as gruesome as this movie was. It's almost as like it's refreshing. And that sounds horrible to say because some of the deaths in this are just so bad and good in a way. It's almost refreshing because everything this past decade has felt PG. Even anything rated R, like God, I can't even think of anything off the top of my head because I'm just so scrambled right now. Like the Smile movie, like those type of movies. It's like always those PG-13 horror movies that like just don't do anything. The last one I can think of is like Barbarian, which was a sleeper. But even that's not like there's no like really like crazy. There's death, but nothing as intense as this, or and that I can think of. I mean, there's always horror movies, but this one just, man, they said, yo, if we're going out, like, if we're going out, we're going out with a bang. And the crazy thing is, they're not done. They're not done. There's no way they're done. This thing has been making so much money as it progresses. There's no way they're done. And I don't want to see another one. For the fact that when I first sat down in this movie theater and I was like, I'm sure they're going to top the second one. But I'm like, in my mind I was like, there's no way they can, like, not step it up, but go as intense as they did in the third one. Like, they went hard. They went hard to where I witnessed people leaving a theater for the first time, and me damn near I wasn't gonna throw up, but like there was a couple times where I was like, I felt myself gagging a little bit, like. But also too, the movie's funny as shit. It is the most craziest mix of different things, of horror, like gruesome, intense, bad acting, craziness. But they somehow, the actor that plays this clown, he is so good. Like, he is so good. And then the situations they put him in, I don't know. I felt myself like grinning and being in disgust as much as I was laughing. I was laughing so much. Like, I couldn't stop laughing. Every time he was on screen, he did something funny, or he did a couple things funny mixed in with doing the most gruesome crap I've ever seen in my life. So it's the most crazy feeling I've ever had. I don't know whether to be scared, like to puke, or to be happy, sad. I don't know, man. I am just so mixed up right now. So I'm gonna wrap this up. I guess I sent it on my Instagram because I already had people asking me because they knew I was gonna go see this. It's an 8 out of 10 for me, and the only reason I dropped it down to an 8, honestly, it would be a 10 out of 10, but it's just like the acting. The acting is so, it's bad. It takes you out of it. Like, I hate when I get taken out of it. Like, if I get pissed off because somebody's not even like acting because like they're a character and they're like supposed to be like annoying or something like that. No, it's just like, and I'm not a good actor. I know I'm not a good reviewer. It's just, for me, I've watched enough movies to know, like, all right, like, you can do a little bit better. But man, this thing would be a 10 out of 10 if it wasn't for a lot of these actors, and I can't even talk. I'm so out of it. But yeah, just if you stuck with me for this long, I appreciate it. Thank you. I hope this review helped a lot of you. Like, I know, like I said, I'm not professional, but like, to get it from like I guess, I mean, like, we're all normal people, but I'm just saying, like, I kind of feel like I'm like a normal real person. I don't know where I'm going with this, man. Bro, this movie was insane. Just, if you go see it, just be prepared. I wouldn't even eat, and I don't puke at all, like, unless, like, you know, hangover or something. I wouldn't eat anything before seeing this movie, and I would be like fully prepared to like see some, whatever you think all right, to end this, whatever you think you're gonna see, throw it out the window. Just gone, get out of here, because I thought in my mind that I was gonna be prepared to see. I was like, all right. I was like, all right, 1 and 2, craziness. Oh, here comes this. Oh. It was just, this is craziness. But all right, that's gonna be it for me. I'm not even gonna edit this. I'm just gonna shoot this right on YouTube. Thank you. Have a good one. Good luck.